Oh, God, anybody else get any of those gummy bears over there? Delicious. I found them in a bucket.
Aren't they the ones that make you yourself?
Hello and welcome to Dream Team Coach TV with Betway. I'm Sean Burke and joining me is Jack Townsend, Dream Team Coach Nick Elliott and Steve Bull in a China shop, Andy Taylor. Where the mystery word is still going, so if you don't want to know what it is and you want to play along, look away now. It's over there.
You'll see.
I'm fuming from last week. Did you see every single comment was like,
Yeah.
I was a cheat? And
Yeah,
I got it.
because you
Thank
were.
God
Yeah.
common sense
all of you are
prevailed.
bang out of order. I got that, and I still maintain that.
The people have spoken.
Yeah, thank you
And
for
you know
seeing
what?
that.
I'm thinking it's going to be you again this week. Bit of redemption is what I'm thinking.
Really?
I'm on to you.
Spurs beat Man City 2-0 last weekend in a shock result that resulted in an avalanche of Mourinho memes. There were some fantastic moments of athleticism in the game, but I think Mourinho's run to the assistant referee was the undoubted highlight. Incredible acceleration. A Mourinho masterclass or a dreadful Man City performance?
Absolutely not a Mourinho masterclass. Like Mourinho used to do great defensive masterclasses, like Inter at the new camp in 2010, Champions League semi-final. That's a defensive masterclass. This was just City were ripping through them, and they just weren't putting him away. That's not the same thing.
18 chances. It was just, there were
18
so
chances.
many missed opportunities.
Yeah, so it's a blame lies on both sides a little bit. I mean, a
So
lot of
City were their
just
own.
not
City were their
converting.
own worst enemy. They
Yeah.
could have been. I think the I know people hate XG, or a lot of people aren't into it, but it should have been 3-0 if you look at it on that basically.
Yeah.
So if, whereas like usually you look at XG for like if it was a good defensive masterclass, the team that had loads of possession still didn't have like, loads of great chances because they were restricted to like long shots and stuff. But that wasn't happening. City were
true,
in
yeah.
the box a lot,
hitting the woodwork and
yeah,
they were getting pretty
missing
close,
penalties and
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but it's
Yours
just
is
classic Spurs, though, isn't it? It's like, what does that win actually mean for them? Absolutely nothing. Like, they don't win the games that matter. Like, they will always win these ones, and on paper it looks amazing. But I mean, where's that got them? I mean, they're fifth in the table, but I mean,
well,
it was just a nothing game. I didn't really care about like, those games because they're bigger sides. It doesn't, but like because Liverpool have raised the bar so much, those games now are just meaningless.
But do you not think that was an entertaining, like that middle section when it was all going off and there was all the multiple bars?
I don't know. I just not a fan right now. There's just nothing on the line in the Premier League, really. I just honestly, it's boring me a bit. I mean, like Wolves going for the top four. That's probably the bigger story, really.
Yeah.
Well, we've denied Edison taking a penalty as well because apparently he's in training. He's the best penalty taker.
So here.
And they keep missing them. And also, Kevin De Bruyne hits a dead ball better than anyone in the world. I refuse to. Apparently, he took one before and missed for City, but I refuse to believe he can't take an amazing penalty.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like,
that
he
is
obviously can take great penalties. Like, it doesn't make sense that he can't take them. So they need to sort that out.
City have at least got Kyle Walker that can just pop into the net between the sticks.
That's
and
true.
sit.
He has experience.
What are the rules? Is it whoever's got the gloves on's the keeper? Like, do you have to? I don't know.
You could be like throwing the gloves around.
But do you have to say who the goalkeeper's going to be? Do you have to let the ref know
point,
before
actually.
they
Even a
swap?
I never really thought about
That's
that.
a good point. Like, do you have to say this is our designated
Keeper,
keeper?
or
Could Edison just quickly throw him to Walker
Yeah, go. Oh, yeah,
mean,
just for the penalty,
not a bad
because
say to the ref?
Yeah, 'cause
We're
like,
now.
that is
I'm now
not a bad
in the
shout.
same way that you'd be like, oh, Fernandinho, I'm taking you out of midfield and bringing you into defence.
Yeah.
Could you say,
Yeah.
Edison, I'm
Yeah,
bringing
this
you out of
is true.
keeper, moving into
Just
This is
especially
very
for that
true.
penalty.
Don't you? Yeah.
I mean, I assume you can't. You must have to designate a
Surely,
keeper.
yeah.
but-
Because then you could just say to the ref, it's safe, like when Luis Suarez handballed.
Yeah,
you
he
could
was
say,
our.
Oh, no, he's the
he was
keeper.
our keeper.
Yeah, no, I made him keeper.
I do quite like that. Yeah.
It's time to talk about our picks for Player of the Season. Some of you might be saying, but Sean, the league isn't officially over. Have you looked at the table? I think it is. Jordan Henderson has been mentioned as a potential candidate. Is that completely ridiculous?
No.
No?
I swear it's fashionable to not rate Henderson, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
No, that was like 5 years.
Yeah, but yeah, he's come from that, hasn't he? I don't know. He's captain a Champions League winning side.
That's right.
He's on course to be captain in the first Premier League Liverpool winning side.
Yeah.
And he's the kind of the bit of an engine. I mean, he doesn't get all the plaudits of that team, but surely he's got to be having an influence on
Is
the
it a
rest of
side effect of the role that he plays because it's not flashy, or do you think
Look,
is
like-
it fair that a player like that would never have the chance to win this just because?
No,
they
but
don't?
like you could in my opinion, Kante should have won Player of the Year when Leicester won the title.
Yeah.
So that was someone in that role who, I mean, he didn't, but should, you
you not win
you
it
can do it on
the
merit.
next year?
He did win it on for
He
Chelsea,
won,
didn't
he? Won league for Chelsea, but in the Leicester season, I thought he was most important. But
Yeah.
the thing with Henderson is like, because Liverpool is so far ahead, it's like when it comes to the awards, you're always thinking about how to give it to Liverpool.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
he knows he's been rumbled. He knows he's...
All right, okay, all right. So I put cards on the table. I've got the word.
This is a mystery word first.
I'm going to just put it out there. I've got it, so it's going to make it interesting. you know it's coming, don't you?
He's going to be watching every single thing you say.
And this is all part of the long game.
Oh yeah, it's something to do with coffee. Oh,
Fair play, Jack.
I was playing a good. Do you know what I thought? There's no point even. So.
Oh, rattled.
Latte, cappuccino.
He's going to be saying a lot of coffee
Frappuccino.
later, isn't it? And you have to pick one. Anyway,
Right. Anyway, the thing with Henderson is because Liverpool are so far ahead.
Yeah.
To give Henderson Player of the Year, because he's their captain, he's like emblematic of Liverpool. It's like giving it to Liverpool as a whole, because he's captain, he's the symbol of Liverpool.
Yeah.
So you go, well, he's Player of the Year. It's like giving it to all of Liverpool, which I can understand why that makes sense. But he's not actually the best individual player, which is what the award is supposed to be for. Yeah. So that's why I have a bit of a problem with it. Like Henderson deserves credit. Don't get me wrong, he's had a good season, especially when Fabinho was injured, and he stepped in really well. But like, I think it's like an over-romanticised view to go, the captain of this potentially record-breaking team deserves the award, because he hasn't even been Liverpool's best player. Mane, Van Dijk, Firmino, Trent, for me, have all been individually better. Yeah. But if you're asking who I think the whole league, it should be Kevin De Bruyne, I think. Yeah. I know obviously City aren't that good, but this is an individual award. You don't have to give it to someone from the best team if they don't have the best individual. And I think Liverpool's whole thing is that they're an amazing team. So for me, De Bruyne has influenced games the most as an individual. But
great player, Henderson, brilliant player. But let's just all remember what Liverpool were like pre-Van Dijk. Yeah. Like, couldn't really keep clean sheets. They were just an absolute mess at the back. Van Dijk's come in and he's transformed it. He makes the game look just so easy. Like, it's annoying actually when you think of how easy he makes it look. Like, he almost gives players 5 yards and then goes after it just because he gets bored a bit, doesn't he? So let's just every time anyone mentions Henderson from now on, just think back to that defence pre-Van Dijk, and you'll be like, oh yeah, Van Dijk actually is the best player of that team, and he's deserved of PFA Player of the Year every year.
Do you know what Henderson deserves? Is like, you remember when you're a kid, it's like most improved, or like clubman of the year, or like something. It's like a word not for like who's good, but like someone who's like turns up in time. That's what Henderson is like.
Won a lot of those in my time. Didn't realise that was what it was.
It's the dankest part of the week. The lads submit a football meme to the Dream Team Instagram page, and you folks vote for your favourite. Producer Graz, let's have a look.
I like this one. I did see this.
Yeah, I like it.
Very nice. Short.
Yeah.
There's a lot of energy to start the clip as well. It's a real big one, that.
I like this because you don't often see a meme featuring the phrase fourth officials.
And also, Mourinho is a...
Hey, it works on so many levels.
Nice, yeah, it's nice.
Right, next up. All right.
This is me. I've really lost inspiration.
Pretty detailed these days, aren't you?
I've lost inspiration, but I liked the bringing the speech bubbles into it. I just thought that'd be a nice
it's
thing.
like a comic book panel, you know?
Yeah.
All right, and last up. Here we go.
So it goes along with my Van Dijk shout earlier.
I really like this just because I really like seeing labels you don't usually see, like Haller, Calvert-Lewin. Like, there's people in here that have never ever appeared in a meme in their whole life.
So can I just say, this is factually correct as well. All of these players have failed to score against them this season.
Oh, there's levels to it.
Yeah, so do you know that's why you don't see Rashford in there? There's a couple of names you don't see in there because Liverpool have conceded goals this year. So.
All right, there's some good strong memes this week, but there can only be one winner. Producer Grass, let us know. Third place. Nick.
Fine.
This is fine.
It's nice speech bubbles there.
All right. Second place is
it's a big video off this.
Andy Taylor.
Yes! Woo! No, fair play. That was a great meme. Happy to lose to that. It's like, I'm Man City. You know, I've been dominating for so long, and it's just nice to see someone else.
I was good.
Oh,
I was
he's so
happy. I was
gracious.
happy with both the videos. I've been criticised both of you for maybe being a bit too direct, but those are both. I liked it. So
Yeah,
good
fair,
week. Good
true.
week, I'd say.
Yeah.
Americano. Very nice.
And he's just looking at a coffee now.
It's not
on his phone.
Americano.
He's got a diagram of an Americano open now.
There's a Turkish coffee, Cafe Cubano.
I mean, I'm calling all of these.
You can't call all of them. You've got to say specifically what
Cafe
you call.
Cubana,
No.
Americano.
Irish coffee.
Irish coffee.
You calling that as well?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did used to have a system
Espresso.
of 2 calls and you're out.
Oh! You've blown it.
Yeah.
Well, when the
Wow!
hey, keyword.
Wow!
Keyword used.
Well,
No. Because you can't keep calling
yeah,
it. We'd
I
be
mean,
here all
we
day.
never rescinded it officially. It's just nobody did it.
Wow.
Until the
been
past
keeping
3
track.
weeks. And the mystery word just went, woo!
Affogato, which is an espresso and
up.
gelato. Jack's out. You're out.
You can't just read loads of words.
No
off
one
the
has
thing.
ever said the rules of how to say the words. Can I just make
No
that
one's
very
ever
clear?
said the rules about calling them out.
Yes, they have. Though.
When
We
did
literally
they?
have.
We did,
Can
we
we
did have
can we
that.
play that
Was
at
it-
some point?
Yeah,
We did
last
make that.
series.
Might have been. But we haven't updated it.
I want rules from this
Orange mocha
series.
frappuccino.
There.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Gareth Crooks has been a fixture of BBC punditry for years now, and it's tradition for him to pick his team of the week after each round of fixtures. However, some of his picks, much like the nits in Jack's Barnet, leave people scratching their heads. So we're going to play Gareth or Graz, a game where you guys pick the real Gareth teams from the ones made by producer Graz. Shall we have a go? All right. Was this Gareth or was this Graz?
So is this from last week's?
No.
A week?
Yeah.
Dimitri Payet doesn't play in the Premier League anymore.
Max
mate.
Gradle as well. I'd say this is Graz because I think Graz is like because he's a Spurs fan. He's put Kane in the 10. And he's trying to throw us off because Kane's not.
I do remember Crooks putting Deeney like in midfield at one point, but no, I'm going to say that's Graz.
That is
Graz.
mental. Graz? That is Gareth.
Is
Wow.
it?
Wow, you
So-
put Troy Deeney in the holding one.
We are setting the standards
Yeah.
with how weird these teams are. Notice anything unusual about this one?
This one is.
Oh, Alexis Sanchez at left wing back.
I remember this as Garth because I remember when he put Sanchez at left back.
Graz? That is a Gareth one.
Yeah.
Is he just allowed to put any player
I
anywhere?
think he just wants to put them. I don't think he cares about it actually working as a team.
Yeah. This one, I'm going to go with.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with producer Graz for this one, only because Van Arnholt's spelt wrong.
Oh,
Wow. Look at that.
Graz.
save. Got 3
you're
left,
absolutely right.
3 left backs.
in terms of us,
There's 3 left backs.
That is nice. So that is something that Garth would have considered.
Willian just holding in there.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Rashford playing in behind Son.
Yeah. Hey, but it's
That's
that,
so
it's
much
the
pace.
weirdness that makes it believable. All right. Let's see. Okay, Vardy in an odd position.
If this is
there.
Garth again, he loves De Gea, doesn't he?
So I'm going to say Garth.
Well, it is Garth.
wow.
Vardy playing kind of like inside right midfielder.
And this last one, right?
Christmas tree approach.
I mean, Sebastian Bassong was one of the worst players that ever graced the Molineux pitch, by the way. Pulled his hamstring after 2 games and then sacked it off.
That one's potentially only if you changed Hazard for like an actual holding midfielder, you wouldn't be that far off. I'll go Garth just because I don't know. Do you think Graz is just going to pluck like Garrido and Bassong out of nowhere?
No, he's not. Is he? No, he definitely isn't. No, he's not that good of a producer.
Well,
is he?
Graz. It's Garth. What was that about the song?
He was awful for Spurs. As
Yeah,
well.
he played for Spurs, he says.
Well, yeah,
Bassong
but I
did.
just didn't think he's going to.
Yeah, I don't know.
We got it right, so.
I was absolutely seething about Bruno Fernandes getting in. Well, not only did he get in Garth's team in a week, which have proven to be just nonsense, but I mean, I have seen United fans quoting his team in a week, which is I know you're checking for me for words, aren't
I
you?
am. Has it been said yet?
Yeah, it has been said.
He's
Yeah, I don't think you're going to pick it out now as well. What an insane strategy this has been.
What, for the mystery word?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to call it out now.
The fans are loving it, by the way. They're all gripped.
Am
I going to say it again?
Man City face West Ham this weekend, and much like temperatures across the country this winter break, the Hammers are going down. They've not shown much sign of improvement since Moyes' arrival. So are they done for? Are they just going to keep slipping down the table? It seemed like they kind of got a bit of I don't know, motivation with the manager change, but they've gone back to their old ways.
Well, I don't know if they did. They won their first game 4-0 against when Bournemouth were really bad. And apart from that, it's been immediate. It's the shortest new manager bounce of all time.
One match.
Yeah, one match, and then went back to the kind of bleak nothingness of like hoofing up to Haller, no one's near him, and like I think he's won the most headers in the Premier League this season, but all of them are just nodding it down. Oh, no one's within 30 yards of me. Yeah. So it's easy enough to mop it up.
Snodgrass to score another deflected
Yeah,
goal.
I love Snoddy, but like they've got loads of good players. If they went down, like you could just pluck Anderson, Fornals, Antonio. There's loads of like individual. Obviously, Rice would go for loads of money. They've got loads of individuals, but I don't really know what's wrong with them either. I hate watching them play. Yeah, it's just horrible to watch.
I do think it is the recruitment that's been the issue. Yeah. I know you're saying Anderson individually is all right, but I mean he hasn't offered a lot for his price tag, has he?
Last season he was amazing though. He was really good.
Amazing, really.
He was really good last season. Lanzini's been good at times. Yarmolenko was good.
Lanzini I thought was going to go to like Coutinho levels when he was at points last season, but he's not there. But like if you off the top of my head, I mean like Andre Ayew they signed for a bit, Jordan Hugill. I mean Fornals, what's he done?
Yeah, but most of those, apart from 4 hours, those are ones that have gone. We're talking about right now.
No, I know, but I'm just saying progression of, say Liverpool, it's been a building process. They've not just signed all their players this season. It's like, if you make good signings 4 years ago, you bed them in and they become mainstays. But they've been making bad signing after bad signing. They have to keep shipping them out, getting rid of them. Loads of like random free, like Zabaleta, he's done. He's literally gone. Yeah. Amazing fullback, really good at City, but he's done. He needs to go and just, retire in Argentina. I really I'm not knocking the lad. He's a great player, but when you get to like 35 and you come up against, the likes of Sterling and that, you just think it's not worth it. It's a recruitment, I think personally. But
that could be them.
They might be already gone by the time they get to fixtures where they can pick some points up.
It's time to look at your weekender teams for this weekend. So that's a goalkeeper, 2 defenders, 2 midfielders, and 2 strikers from this weekend's games. Take it away, producer Graz. All right, Jack.
I think you can see who I'm backing.
3 Sheffield United.
4.
4.
Yeah. Well, it was just you had to pick one from the bottom 3, so that'll identify you. And then that was a bit slim pickings because couldn't.
That's right. There's only 4 Premier League matches this week.
Yeah, 4.
Okay.
So my one's De Bruyne from Man City. Do you know what? I was just concerned about Aguero because he missed a few chances, dragged him off, didn't he? I really can't pick whether he's going to play Aguero or Jesus. So I would have gone one of those 2, but I've had to go De Bruyne. I feel like he's just obviously first ever team shit. My wild card, Billy Sharp.
Yeah.
As I said, started the last 3 games for Sheffield United, and I just love to see him score. I just would love to see him score. Like, come on, it's Bournemouth. They can't defend. Like, you've got to do something.
All right, and finally, next team.
Yeah,
similar.
There's a lot of overlap here between those 2. Yeah, I've gone for Pereira as well, just cause. And just Sheffield United and Everton. I say we're a bit limited this week. I have gone for Aguero, and I am worried about. You never know.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
But I even think if he gets on for the last 10 minutes, he might score twice.
Yeah, you're right.
That could be.
So I suppose Moy is the difficult one there.
Don't forget to submit your own weekender team. So download the Dream Team app, submit your 7, and you could earn some real money. Just make sure you do it before the weekend's fixtures. Okay, the moment we've all been waiting for, the weekender results from last week. Our new forfeit system means that each weekender loss will be added to your overall tally. Whoever has the most at the season's end does the forfeit. I just hope your vaccinations are totally up to date.
I could really do with registering a win.
It's not even that, it's just avoiding a loss.
Yeah.
It's relegation form view, isn't it?
Yeah. All right.
Who did we see?
All right, well, Nick's got 28 points.
Sheffield United winning 1-0 against Palace was the most predictable result of the season.
Yeah, it was,
So.
All right, next up. Oh, Jack.
It's not.
it's not a bad
25
team,
points
like.
is reasonable though.
But it's-
Again, strikers let you down. All right at the back.
Mate, I definitely haven't won because I had big time Wolves, didn't I?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have Salah?
Oh, we'll find out now.
Salah! He's got Salah!
Oh, no.
We've got Salah. Da, 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 da.
Without him, you would have been
Brilliant.
screwed.
Whew.
All right.
Love that. Little
You
Mo.
jammy.
What? Picking one of the best players in the league.
Hard luck, Jack. Hard luck. It's relegation form. Right.
Right, hang on. Right, this is mystery word.
Yes.
I'm gonna have. We both get one.
I don't think you're allowed to do this. I think
Yeah, because it hasn't been revealed.
Let's have one.
yeah,
last
but you've
call
got to
up.
call it straight off.
No.
No, we'll allow it. We'll
I
allow
don't
it
think.
this
Well,
time.
if you call it, I'll be fuming, and it won't be fair.
I'm gonna call Frappuccino.
No, but you've
Okay.
called all the. You've
No, we
called all
didn't.
the
I think we
coffee
did.
ones.
Right, go on then. Just reveal it.
The word was, well,
Who had it?
so Andy, you had it.
Oh, I had it. Did I?
We can confirm that. And it was orange mocha frappuccino.
What, the whole thing?
The whole thing.
Nonsense. Going forward, if it's more than one word, can we say mystery phrase?
Yeah. Well, that's all from us this week, folks. Thank you again for joining us on Dream Team Coach TV with Betway. We'll see you again next week. Enjoy your frappuccinos.
I'm doing the
Orange
Garth
mocha.
Crooks, but the shaking head on.